Righty. Evan versus Geck. See what the fuck we got going on. Start of the second round. We're gonna watch this third. See what happened. See what we can do to improve, and then we're gonna compare it to the fight with Alex Wolvie because I feel like you just about dominated that fight, but we wanna see the difference from that fight to this fight and how we can just make certain adjustments, make us a little bit more dominant in there. Quick note. Oh fuck. The parry with the step back. He's smart. It's smart. Resets out of range. Only P1. So the issue with that, with this two that you're kind of going for, you're too far. Like you stepped back, you took a half step in, and then like shuffled into range, but you're just too far for it. If you had to step back into position, that two would have landed. It looked like you landed a one though, like you threw a 2-1 and landed that. Boom, yep, right there. But he throwing with you, and it's just because he had enough time to react to it. I think if you had threw that two a little bit closer, and then got into a clinch, that would have stifled whatever he wanted to try to do with you. And one reason why this fight is competitive is because when you throw, he throws. When he throw, you throw. Nobody like just clearly threw while the other guy was either just trying to defend or just taking clean shots. If that makes sense, like it's very back and forth, and that's just something to note. Cause like nothing else really like lands here. Like boom, you landed a punch, he landed a punch. I don't think that three really landed. You caught that on the elbow, and then everything else. He in that moment he kind of out thrown you, but he didn't really land anything significant. He just was able to stay busy while you were throwing, which just makes it hard to judge. Let's go with a different look. He got a good angle on you, Ab. A little side step. You trying to control, that's good. Like a little three to the body, me get out of there. And one thing to note that I like how you're trying to control the distance or control the space between you. God damn, dog. I can't fucking hit none of these goddamn keys. That's pissing me off. Is how you're controlling the distance, but you're reaching up way higher than you should. You should be reaching towards his glove, not above. Not above his head. Like you should be really reaching to that lead glove to really control the space. Like that second one was a little bit better. Bitch. Oh great. That was a that was a good combo. Okay. And then he tries to throw with you. And then like you might have scored that too, but you moved out of there real quick. I don't know if they would have actually been scoring that for Geck. But what makes this situation good, and if you was able to maintain that you got in and got out, you didn't allow him to. You didn't allow him to really follow up with more punches. Like yeah, he threw one, but you threw two. Mathematically speaking, you're up. So let's watch it again. Oh, and the way that he's reaching out towards your glove is how you need to consistently be reaching out to control punching lanes. So let's see that one, which may or may not have landed, but this, boom, good for it. Even if it just landed on the glove, that shit look great. And you get out of there real quick. I will say you look a little hesitant with that shuffle out. That should have that I feel like that could have been a little bit quicker. Let's watch it. Good step in. Beautiful step in. Left foot first. You sure? Boom. Right foot, left foot. This could be a complete shuffle. Like a real quick shuffle out. I know you seen me do it a couple of times. I might try to look for a clip of it, but that could have been a little bit quicker on your exit, so that two wouldn't even look like it may have landed. You know what I'm saying? Better, better control. That's pretty good. Hold on. Boom. That shit. I feel like that's clearly landed on the elbow. Boom. All right. Good step back counter. I think it looked like it landed. Way to keep punching with him to at least keep it even. Even if he didn't land anything, at least with you throwing like that and doing it quickly, you're at least keeping it even. Keeping it even till you can start landing your own punches and clearly land your own punches clearly and effectively. Right now, you're just making it muddy like he did earlier in the clip. Good movement with the three. Way to be tricky. So it's a drop. It's a level change. Throwing the three there. That's a good setup for that. Caught him with that. God damn it. I'm trying to bug out. May have scored. Did a good job getting out of there. I think this is probably one of the moments where maybe could have went for a point, but he good distance management. I really like this sequence. So you step back, check three, like a six. You do, you pull back at the same time, so you're getting some head movement behind it, which causes hit three just to come up short. And I'm pretty sure you landed that three. I think it was to the body though. Beautiful sequence. But then, fucking let him get that point back. Boom, boom, boom. And I feel like we could have. And I know exactly what happened. It's a dip, and then you stand straight back up, and then you move. That should have been a little bit of a fluid movement. So like as you stand back up, you should be stepping out with it, stepping towards the blue corner instead of standing straight up. Then blue corner, it should be one fluid movement. So when you stand up, you're giving them up with you. But if that was, God damn it, hold on. So right here, like you dip, all right. As you step up, you could do a Euro step. So you could take your lead leg, step back, and then start to shuffle out towards the corner post where Lorraine's at. Or you could just kind of pivot in spots so you could spin your back foot towards the blue corner and then start to shuffle over to where Lorraine at. Instead of just standing straight up and then like, all right, now I'm going to move. At least you kept your hands up. You was at least aware of what he could have thrown. But even if the shot didn't land, it still make him look busy. Cause that exchange with both of y'all throwing. This moment here, he's throwing. He's the only one throwing. And he scored. Good shuffles. Good lateral trap. They throwing with you, making it tough. But I don't think he really lands anything. Because this is some good defense right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But you won that exchange. He won that exchange. That was nice. Let's pause this shit real quick. Please, slow-mo, man. Skirt. Okay, lateral trap. I think you could have set it up a little bit better, like you was showing them your you had your elbow flared out there. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Step back, step back. Yeah, there's a little bit of a wind up right here. If you can just hide the tail that you're about to throw that right hand, that probably would have been a little bit more effective. Like maybe it's probably a grazing shot. You go to the body, he punches you in the back. Look like that. Yep, your hook lands though. Fucking kidney punch, that's crazy. And he throws the 3. We can probably assume that your right elbow caught that. Get under the next 3. Comes back up with your hands up. Lock the 4. Does they stand straight back up? That's good. You're see what y'all do with it. Come back with the bow. Man. So the 3 lands. You probably could have sat on that punch a little bit more. He ate the fuck out of that. He gets the 3 back. The right hand just wasn't as high as it could have been. You want to start getting that glove a little bit higher. Try to get the thumb on your ear and the fingers on your temple. That will catch the hooks a little bit better. But he did score that shot. But then you come back, you hit the glove. Stop yourself short, that's good. Good step back. Good idea with controlling the distance, as always. Good feint. Boom. That 3 landed. That was a good setup. I said the only thing, you could have put your shoulders behind that 3 a little bit just to make it a little bit more impactful. And man, you could have attacked him right here. If you were aware of it, when he's moving right, he kind of like disengaging. So he's not really prepared to fight in this moment. If you just stepped your left foot over and came in with a 1-1-2, you probably could have got him for it. Depending on how quickly he can reset his feet while breaking his stance. Controlling. Body jab, gets out of there. But he does get the 2 in. Yeah, you just got to work on your footwork speed a little bit. The guys that's a little bit taller, they're just able to close that gap just a little bit faster. I know you can execute those back steps a little bit quicker. I would use some ankle weights and just shadow box on. Just try to be fast with the ankle weights on. Pick a particular sequence you want to do. Some shuffle forward, shuffle back, and just try to do it fast. Do it slow for like 30 seconds, then do like 30 seconds fast. That should help get your foot speed up so you can get out of range a little bit faster. Boom. 3. You did land. And I was just grazing 3, but he just was able to throw a little bit more. And I will say, let's watch this. Boom, boom. 3, pop. He gets you with that one, but you pivot. And look, you should have got that shit right back. You understand? You got the angle. You can just really hit him with whatever. He's not prepared for nothing, especially off a left hook like that. And you could have got that point back real quick and clearly and effectively. Pull back. Boom, boom. So a sequence you want, because he isn't really throwing with you. He throws 1, you throw 2, you land 2, and then you pivot with the control. Okay. And then you disengage. Actually, hold on. So let's see. Because the control. He actually, I was about to say, it looked like you got the angle, and you could have further your offense. But he actually fucking pivot really fucking quick. So it's a good thing you had that control on him, because he probably would have kept throwing. Stop. Control with the lead hand. Got out of the way of that fucking uppy. Good job. Oh, because you're controlling distance. Good feint. Looked like he was going for it, but this shit works as a feint. You can see he's worried about that too. He is worried about that. He's seen that bitch. Uh, a situation like this, if you feint the two and you see him pick that guard up, his body open. You can feint the two up top, drop the four or two downstairs, and quickly shuffle out. Just something to think about. Some different looks. Solo jab, one big jab too. Got hit with the jab. So so the issue here is that you're stepping directly to him with one. You did try to get the three in there. Like you might have tried to parry, but you gotta close that gap a little bit. Like you're gonna step to him with the intentions of putting your punches together. Like you could have one, drop two to the body, 1-1-2, or you could have stepped in a little bit further with the jab, do a left slip, then come in with the three. That definitely would have worked in this situation too, because he just threw a jab after you threw a jab. Could have won, left slip, three to the head, three to the body, something. Just something besides one jab to the inside. If you had jabbed and stepped over like we do on the hex, the little circle jabs, that would have been a lot different because you would have been away from his jab. Ideally, you should be too far from him to throw the right if you do the circle jab right. So that's also something you want to think about. It's not always attacking linear. Sometimes you got to step around the guy, step around the guy with the jab, just so you can make him turn. And if you don't turn, well, you're getting in the angle, you start whooping his ass. I like the different looks of what you're doing with your hands. I feel like that make a lot of people nervous. This is a good sequence. Let's see. Jab. Kind of pulling back, using a parry. Catches his level change with some good hooks. Boom, boom, boom. He's starting to throw with you a little bit. You slipped that. You actually got away from that, so that didn't land. Good defensively. Good defensive tactic right there. You kind of like went from that slip to pulling your head or weaving to him to get into that little safe spot by trying to get your head onto his chest. But he steps back. You both land on each other. But you're following up with more punches. Landed. You got that little body punch off. Way more punches. I think he won this exchange. It looked like every one punch he throws and or lands, you land like two or three. And this is about to be the end of the round. This is one reason why I had you win in this round. I think the only issue is just the ring position because your defense is good. This is an even round. Like nobody outlanded anybody. I feel like tactically you was able to outbox him, but it really could have just been this particular sequence where your back's on the rope, so he's just controlling the ring geography, right? So your back's on the rope. It just looked like he got you where he wants you. You know, unless you were throwing more punches and landing clear and not allowing him to get any punches off, right? Just not being there, you definitely would have won this. It would have been a lot less competitive. You got to be able to land clear without allowing your opponent to land clear. Period. Especially with the type of movement you're employing, or else you would have to walk to him and try to put him on his back foot, which still, you know what I'm saying? Like the biggest thing is making the guy miss by a mile so everybody can see it. Because I'm not going to get too much into, oh, did he land this or that? I don't want to watch this sequence again. Yeah, that was some good defensive stuff right there. You know, I would say if that was like in the first round, and if you can get a guy to do that, because he'll burn, he'll tire just throwing like that, throwing hard, missing a whole bunch of shots while you're landing yours. That's a good strategy to employ in like the first round. But I'm almost certain the more advanced guys won't do that. Like to do it at the last 30, 10 to 30 seconds can still them around. So just be mindful of that. We don't want to get caught in those scenarios in the first round, early in the first round. Watch this third one. Okay. High guard, the high guard look. Walking to him. Leaping 30 to the body. Crazy. Tuck. Up under. So this is the type of energy we need. First exchange, you're winning it. Cause I think you landed that body, or at least it looked good, but we can clearly see he missed that fucking hook. Cause you got out of there. Hand fighting. Very good. I will say, feels more like a good way of just kind of eating up time. Because I don't think you guys really done anything off the hand fighting, but I do like that you're doing it. Good body jab. It looked like you landed that three. You got out of the way of the hook though. You should have went for that shot. It was right there. Oh man, yeah, it was right there. Cause look, he's spinning back into position. So your pivot got you into the angle. Ignore that. Let's go back. Let's go back. Body jab. Pull back. He gets a hook in. But you get out of the way of the four. And you got your feet set. You got your feet set. Man, you should have whacked the fuck out of him. Two to the head. You get hit into the body. You get hit in this position because he got his arms protecting his body in this backward ass Philly shell. You can always hit the body hard and then come up with the with the headshot to land clearly. So I will start working on doing your pivots and attacking from the angle that you create. So let the bag swing to you, do a pivot to the left, and then pop pop pop. Because right here you just missed the opportunity to whack the fuck out of him. Look how quickly he spin it to hurry up. And I just took him like forever to do too. Spin. That's a great. How about so? Oh! Wait a second. I was about to say it looked like he landed it, but I was gonna give you the exchange because you landed two punches. So he threw one, you threw two and landed two. But I don't think he landed that. I think he shoulder rolled that. Bink, bink, clear. I think he shoulder rolled that. He might have landed that swivel jab. Yeah, you definitely shoulder rolled that. Period. Boom, boom. Yeah, yeah. I think he landed the swivel jab, but your punches look way more impactful there. Just throwing them with a lot more speed. God damn it. Good control. Looking chillax. Good jab. God damn. This was good. And you know what? You know what really made this sequence work? One, the way you're measuring proper lead hand usage, like reaching for the glove, but it's because you're not closing that gap too quickly. Like you close that gap and maintain enough distance to get really good leverage off your two while being out of the way of hooks. So you're using a long range punch while he's looking for a short range punch, and clearly your punch land first. Even if he threw it too, your punch probably would have landed first. And you know, straight punches are always gonna beat looping punches. So let's watch that in slow mo for the one time, because it's a beautiful sequence. Feint, like almost like a feint three. He reached for it. Yeah, damn. He stepped back. That was smart of him. But you close that gap. That three almost looked like a Deontay Wilder punch, because he does this. He goes for the three. A lot of time he'll end up pulling their glove down as he brings the three back and then makes a lane or makes space for his two, which he did here. He steps back, a little short step in. Pink. Look, he got full extension. That's your range right there. Cause that bitch fell short as fuck. Ah, and I like the recovery with the lead hand. That's good boxing. That's good soup right there. Step back. I don't think the jab lands. Maybe it did. I can't tell. Oh yeah, it landed. I could tell by the body posture, but it wasn't anything significant. God damn it. Step back. All right, lead hand control. He's leaping in with the three. It looked like that landed. Boom, you land yours. Get out of the way of the four. Yeah, you're doing a good job keeping it competitive. So even if he lands, right, and that's a very quick moment. The judges may or may not have seen that, but they're gonna see both of you throwing. Boom. You definitely landed that counter four. Now, the issue that I have right here, and it might not be an issue. We're about to see what you're about to do next, but right now you're in southpaw. Now you should be able to attack off this. I've seen you do southpaw work before, so let's see what happens. Because he's just not facing you. Every time he lunges in and you do these check hooks, he's almost always out of position. You need to have it ingrained into your system to attack the angle change that you created from their mistake, or capitalizing. It's not a mistake to throw a leap in three, but when you do a check hook and you create this situation, it's definitely a mistake. Cause look, you're pulling your left hand back. You should have booka. Oh, when you attack with that hook. Okay, not yeah. You just, so the issue here, boom. You should have let more punches go because he's still recovering. He takes a long time to recover. And these moments are great for you to just throw a bunch of straight punches, because you could have probably got two to three straight punches, or just a 2 to 3 punch combination without him throwing with you. You feel me? So while you're throwing your punches, whether they land clean or flush or not, you're still being busy. You're being busy and he's not. You can create just by doing that. And when I mean by separation, I mean like, okay, clearly this guy won. You're creating a separation in terms of who's winning the fight. All right. Good control. That was nice. From fucking southpaw? Wowzers. And there was no telegraph on that. That one. Yeah, okay, there was a little tail there. I don't know if you see it, but like you can see you shake the left hand a little bit, drop. All right. I think you might have seen that. That was a good spin out though. Yeah, damn. Beautiful. Yes, sir. Yes, sure. So boom, boom, under, out of there. He throws a little too, but your punches are too impactful in comparison to that little goofy ass two to the body. So this creates a little bit of separation here. Boom, boom. Can't even really tell if it land clean, but it looked good. It sound good. That looked good. And then he throw that little uppercut that don't like it did shit. So that's a moment creating clear separation. Two, you, you're doing a much better job at like spinning, doing pivots, and then attacking after. You honestly probably could have came back with another jab, but he was much more prepared here. So it's kind of a good thing that you'd stop short. Good moment here. And I mean, I think your two might have landed, but the fact you're just throwing and he's not throwing going to a clinch, it just looked good. It looked good for you. Let's see. 6-3. You throw the body, your elbow catches it. The hook looked like it might have landed. Like he hit you in the tricep. Still a fairly even exchange because you're both throwing. Was there like a level change that acted as the feint? That was nice. So like right here, you see how tall you're standing? Drop. Got him to react. Now he's going for an attack. And that's something else to keep in mind. Just different types of feints. Sometimes you get just dropped short like that and keep a guy on his toe. Just keep him guessing. Got your hand out there which deflect that jab or help deflect the jab. To the three, beautiful. Beautiful. Hitting him while he's crossing his feet to close that gap. That should have been a check hook so you could have created the angle, but you start to tie up, which is but kind of like let the clinch go. Held I would have held the fuck on. You kind of just let it go. But let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, okay, okay. I see you because you wanted to let his ass have it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. He threw like 3 punches, and they was decent. Boom, elbow. He landed that one, but you got to the body. Yeah, yeah. You won that exchange. Malcolm, fuck up, man. God damn. Yeah, but you won that exchange. You threw like 2 hooks, 1 shot landed. You threw like 4 punches, 4 to 5 punches. You landed like at least 3 to 4 of them. So, exchange you win. Get the fuck on. Grazing hook at best. And nobody worried about that shit. But right here, you just shuffle out a little bit faster. Work on your foot speed. You can get it out of range. I gotta look. Timed him on this dip. Boom. It just barely landed, but I know it looked good to the judges though. Whatever you were throwing didn't land. Got out of there. That's a good sequence. That's a really good sequence. Boom, because you clearly landed. Like you threw a 3. Yeah, it looked like you landed and he didn't land shit. You definitely got this. God damn. The third round, you definitely got the timing on when you need a punch and get out of there. Bumble clutch. God damn, dude. All right, try this shit again. Leaping 3. He pulls back. Goofy ass boy. He did get under that. He did get under it. All right, maybe he's not so goofy. I would start trying to time that with the 3, because he dipped to his right quite a bit. I would have faked that 3 and throw the 3 to the body. That's one thing you got to add to your arsenal: a fake 3 up top or fake jab up top, and then 3 to the body. Because one or two things will happen. Well, 3 things. Because He'll either step back, he'll miss completely, then you got to recover. He'll dip and he'll run his head into it, or you'll just hit him in the fucking body. So, and you got a 66% chance of something working out for you. Gotta tie up, gotta exit. Uh, like you just touched it. That. There should be a check hook here. He was a sucker for that shit. And just backing out, just having that left block up. You keep your hands up good in the southpaw though. Boom, boom, boom. Good exchange. I think he threw more though. Pop, pop, pop. He threw more. He landed that 3-2 times. Let me see. I think that's still an exchange you win. This fucking moment. Goddamn it, Lorraine. I think you blocked most of that with your elbows, man. Back up, back up. Yeah, I think you won that exchange too. This is a crazy exchange. Boom, boom, boom. I feel like crazy exchange. Super hard to like score who's winning it. God damn. Yeah, even if you won that exchange, you won this fight. You had much better moments in the fights, and I think it's reflective by every time I pointed them out. So what you need to do is take what you did in the third round and start applying it into the first and second round. Just trying to get out, make the guy clearly miss, right? Make the guy clearly miss. Land your shit. Land good big eye catching punches. Even if they don't land very well, as long as they make contact, they're it's gonna stick to the judges. You got to work on your back step, your back step shuffles. You got to just work on the speed of it, not necessarily worried about you going straight back. You do a good job circling out, but you just got to make the step back just a little bit quicker so you can get out of range a bit faster. This is a good fight. And attacking those angles. You're using the check hook, but you're not attacking once you get to that new angle. You know, while the guy's rotating or pivoting, you should be lighting they bitch ass up. So quick steps out, attacking after the check hook or your pivots, and yeah, just doing your best to land more, and clearly making your opponent miss. So if you need to keep the fight competitive, you got to throw at them just a little bit, but you need to create moments where you can punch more often than they can, and when they can't punch with you. A lot of your setups involve you going straight in and punching them while their feet are set so they can just throw with you and keep the fucking fight competitive.